Hey, welcome back to the channel. Excessive Drez here, and this is year 8, the last day of winter. So, a brief update on what we've done so far this year. We built an excavation shed over in the mine area, along with a house. We added a food storage to the mine settlement. We also built a resource and food storage between Rolnica and Lesnica, and these are really just for quest purposes. I don't need that. Really, the extra storage is nice, but it's more so I don't have to run all the way back here every time I get a quest in Lesnica to fill the quest. And we did one other major build, which is our cow shed. So I'll take you there and let you check it out. We also have some cows to go with the shed. Here's our little cow shed with our cows. I don't know what that cow is doing. Alright, so those are like the major projects. Well, and I've built a couple more houses. I tried to convert the houses along the river to the bigger houses. And the way I have it set up, it was just not coming out well. So I think I'm just going to leave these as is. And yeah. But I did put some bigger houses over here on the empty space. This used to be a small house. I just tore it down and made a bigger one. And I'm going to have to move this. This is going to have to go. For sure. And I'll just put more housing here. And if I need, I can put housing over in this area. I'm also trying to start on a little project to see how it goes. I'm going to try to get logs from here all the way to the island, and I'm going to try to build like a little bridge. So the technique I'm using, I just go into my inventory and I just drop a log. And because it's on the hill, you know, it rolls. Now, some of them are, once they get in the wonky, I'm at water, they get a little wonky. But hopefully, once I get these all the way across the river here to my island, I'll put some planks on top. Now, I don't know if I'll actually be able to walk on the bridge or if it'll just be for looks. But because right now I can walk on top of the logs here, but once I start getting into the water, I actually walk along the bottom of the water. So it might just be a decorative thing. I wish these logs wouldn't do that weird tilting thing that. But maybe once I put some planks on top, I'll solve that. So, you know, this is going to be like a slow, long project. Also have to make sure that I drop them in the right place so the logs aren't all over the place. Like that. Let me pick up this one. Maybe that one. So, because what I tried to do was maybe if I put a fishing net right out here, I don't know if I have the linen. Let me see what I can do. Let's see. Fish net. That's okay. I will. perhaps. Yeah, it's underwater, so. But maybe if I put. Yeah, I don't have enough. I won't have enough nets to go across. So that's not a good idea. Oh, yeah, because I'd need nets that go all the way across. So I think the drop logs is the only way to get it going. So what I've decided to do, instead of doing just a year recap, because, you know, I realize there's not going to be a lot of content if I just do a year and then talk about just the little building projects, especially because I don't plan on doing a whole lot of building all the time. So what I might do is, like, at the end of each season, like the last day of each season, record a video and just compile them together for an entire end of year summary. That might be a better way to go, especially, you know, now that I'm a little later in the game and there's not a lot going on. Oh, this is going to be painstaking. I know this isn't exciting watching me drop logs, but I want to see if it works out. I really do. It'd be super cool. At least just for the looks. Don't necessarily need it for the walking, although it would be nice to be able to walk across it, but just for the aesthetics, it would be super cool, I think. Yeah, so this project might take me a little while to get accomplished. And the trickier part will be putting the planks on when the logs are in the water. Because I can't stand on the logs. Let's see what happens. Right, so oh, that's gonna mess it up. Because now every time I grab this plank, it's going to bump into the other logs. Lift the plank. Oh, this is going to be fun to try to figure this out. So, all right. This is going to take a lot of wood to do too. Holy moly. Yep, that's the problem. If I mess up a plank, it's going to move these logs really badly. So I'll just keep fiddling with this. Like, what happens if I put a, can I drop a plank? I mean, that worked. Yeah, but see, now my logs are all discombobulated. Alright, so now I gotta pick everything up. Like, where'd this plank go that's in the water? Uh, so I'll just keep fiddling with this over the seasons and try to get it right. The hard part will be getting those planks on the logs, I think. I had the logs going fairly well across the river. It might be a non-starter. But I will keep fiddling with it. Okay, so I noticed another issue with my little bridge here. I'm going to leave the area. I'm going to show you some little decoration I did in the big communal meeting area. Oh yeah, and I added street lights on this road. Anyway, so I gave him like a little pile of firewood with an axe, a crate with some sticks, a table with some various stuff on it. Kind of fleshing this out a little bit more instead of just a plain little area. But when I leave the vicinity of my logs, when I come back, they have to re-render, and then they start getting really. That's when they start getting out of alignment and stuff, and so I don't know if I'll be able to get this done the way I want it to look. It'd be nice if I could, but I think every time it renders, they start bouncing and they don't always end up flat anymore. So either I have to do it all in one go and then maybe get the planks on and it'll stop. Oh. Let me see if the plank being on it keeps it from bouncing. Alright, so I have a plank sitting there. Let's see if it does the bounce. If it does, then it's not going to work out well. Oh, by the way, if you decorate and then you like destroy the decorations, you don't get any of the resources back. It doesn't count as like the building. So you get 0 resources back. So if you decorate a house and then tear it down, you don't get anything back. Yep, there it goes. So no, this will not work at all. Like, I have a plank floating in the, like, it bounced right off the logs. Well, that's tragic. But now you see that that can't be done. Don't do that. Um, there are like little ways you can build bridges over the river, of the like the little streams. Um, it won't look like that. But say you wanted a bridge here, and these rocks weren't here, right? Say I want a bridge right here. You know, you put your log down. Maybe get another log in there. And we'll just pick this up. I mean, we could use it now. But, you know, if you want to dress it up a little bit more. And then I'd lay planks across the side like that. Anyway, that's just some basic bridging. I mean, you could probably just leave it like this. Now, the issue is, like, you don't actually walk on the top of it, so see how where it dips down? I still go through it, sort of. Anyway, I'm just going to leave that there for now. And we will end this session. Sorry the bridge plan didn't work out, but, you know, trial and error. Trial and error. What a lot of this is. They don't give us bridges, so, you know, you got to be creative in how you come up with them. Maybe if I put a fish net, I could lay the planks across the fish nets. Anyway, enough with the fake bridges. We'll head on to the house and get ready for spring. Eventually, I'll finish my little stone fence around my house, put out some decorations, etc. So, we'll see you in the next episode. Peace.